I can't even look at the scanner. I know I'm wrong, but I just gotta get it back. Just one more trade.
Yeah. 6 a.m. the screens got that pale blue light. Got a whole damn watch list, but it don't feel right. Cause my eyes are glued, man, I'm locked in tight to the one damn name that ruined my last night. Swore I was done, swore I'd walk away, but I saw that pre-market dip, thought this is the play. I went all in and it bled all day. Now I'm stuck here staring, turning cold and gray. This ain't a trade, it's a toxic romance. I hate this ticker, but I'll give it one more chance. Short in the sunlight, long in the night, doing everything backwards, stuck in this fight. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight a trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my skin is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. My other monitors flashing, they plus setups, calling that other tickers breaking out a straight up hollering. My phone is blowing up, my trading group is brawling. You seeing this move? Nah, man, I'm busy falling back in love with the pain, I guess. Adding to a loser, man, I'm such a mess. This ain't risk management, it's just a game of chess, where I'm the only pawn, filled with stress. I see the right move, but my hands won't click. This ticker's like a drug, man, it's making me sick. I just wanna break even, need that one last trick, but the hole just gets deeper, brick by brick. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight the trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my scan is saving in. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. Is this addiction, or is it just pride? Can't admit I'm wrong, but nowhere left to hide. Got this tunnel vision, everything else died. It's just me and this chart, side by side. I hate the stock, but I can't let it go. It's a sick obsession, watching my account blow. This was never the plan, man, I used to know how to cut the loss, how to let it go. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight the trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my scan is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. Spiraling. Down, down, down. It's everything for what? For this one damn name. Same time tomorrow, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, I remember that ticker about a week ago, lit up every screen. Man, what a show. Headlines were buzzing, volume through the roof. Everybody screaming out that bulletproof proof. They were chasing green candles, thought it never been, swearing this was it, that I would never end. But I've seen this movie, I read this page before, and I was just waiting for them to find the door. Now the crickets are chirping on the forums and threads. All the to the moon boys, they just went to bed. The news anchors moved on, found a shinier car, and now it's just a number wondering where the buyers are. Support lines are cracking, but nobody hears the sound, cause they're all busy chasing the new talk of the town. They left this one behind like an old summer trend. But that's where my story, my friend, begins. Cause it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just riding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. It's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. It's not about the panic, it's not about the crash, it's not that sudden. 100-yard dash, it's the slow unwind, the return to me. The prettiest red chart I've ever seen. Every little rally gets sold right back down, like the air's letting out of a carnival clown. No drama here, just a simple truth. The party's over and I'm checking out the proof. Yeah, it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just sliding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. Yeah, it's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. Some folks need the action, the volatility. They wanna get rich by 2:45. They like the battle, the push and the pull, but I just wait till the room ain't full. I wait for the quiet, I wait for the still, when that rock is just a rock rolling back down the hill. Cause it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just sliding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. Yeah, it's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. This sleepy fade, just riding it down, volume's all gone, back to normal, just a sleepy fade.
Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts. Gotta check the chart, boy. Watching all these small caps, watching all this chart, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. I be selling quick, yeah, stunning on the holder, boy. RSK, got a many wrist, man. Trade another day, man. Trade another day, yeah. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Used to take the big hit, now I keep it tiny, boy. Read about the blow-ups, that's a different trader, boy. Discipline is all I got, I never trust a FOMO, boy. Used to bag whole stocks, now I'm just a scaler, boy. Yeah, the float is low, G, watching for the spike, man. Keep the stop loss ready, all my levels set, yeah. Ain't no second guess, yeah. You ain't talking risk, yeah. You ain't in the session, yeah. Get a mess, yeah. Cuts on cuts, yeah. Gotta keep it tight, Front of red, now I'm in the light. They were holding back, now they see the height, yeah. All I see is charts, all day, all night, yeah. All day, all night. All about that P&L cuts, paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts. Boy, just managing the risk, saving all the paper, boy. Boy, yeah.
All right. Good morning, Green Team. How we doing Wednesday? Guys, good news. Got payout has been approved on my account. And I'm back to being able to trade this morning on the live account. I got a lot of questions answered as well, so we can go over that whenever we get some free time here. We got about 12 minutes till the market opens on up. We'll be on the live funded today. Got about 9 hundos on the way. So I'm excited about that. And we're going to keep the funded going, keep the potty and the profits going. Doug and Tuna in the building. Good morning, guys. Doug listening at work. Love it. Doug's always improving upon the education, as we all should. Tuna, how you doing? Was sipping on some coffee myself, reading the Smoked Tuna newsletter this morning. That's a good newsletter. You guys should throw out your email there and subscribe to that newsletter. Traders, God, when are we going to get this PDT down to like 2,000? Golly. We need some volatility out here. Man, it's been dry. It's been the Sahara Desert out here in small cap land, somewhat. I mean, we had NCI, but I'm talking LW, TCGL. Come on. The pre-market gainers have just been light, but I'm anticipating, some runners once the market opens on up the toy, so to speak. Doug, by the way, got it on my to-do list to check on these hats on the store today. I didn't see them either, so I'm going to look into that after the session this morning. Make sure those are in the store, as you had mentioned that the other day. But guys, what did you think? Did you have the popcorn out last night? State of the Union. What do you guys think? Man, State of the Union. That was the Nancy Pelosi comment. That was good. I will say that. That was good. Preventing, they're going to pass some kind of law to get so that Congress can no longer, you can't have insider trading. Nancy, is she in the room? That was good. All right, guys, let's head over to the war room, see what we got going on. I should probably share my screen. EDSA, BNAI, LRM. Yep, those are my watches as well. All right, so we got LRMR. Guys, look at this. Beautiful. Now that you mentioned that, Tuna, we can go ahead and go over LRMR. Just a gorgeous, right now, it's amazing risk levels. Look, this is why I look for similar to ALUR, which Tuna caught yesterday. We had a lot above average volume yesterday. Now we're sitting real quiet under the ceiling, essentially, of yesterday. And so 3.7, 3.69 is the previous close. And yeah, if volume doesn't come in to push over that, I'd like to see this name stay heavy there. So we'll just see what volume does on LRMR. Again, real similar to Allure. We just want to see what the volume's going to do because we do have some range here. So we'll monitor that action. It's one of my favorite, one of the better looking setups this morning. Of course, BNAI, as Tuna's mentioning, they're waking this bad boy back up. BNAI, waking her on back up. Look at this pattern, traders. It was like accumulating shorts under 20. It was just like the 20 was the level here. You remember this short squeeze, guys. This is one. This was a pretty massive short squeeze. Again, this was like end of January, early February. I actually took a profitable short on this thing when it was at like $3-4. Made a little TT trade the pull short on that. And then it went parabolic. So in hindsight, didn't look too great. I did make money on that, but BNAI went explosioso. Explosive BNAI. Well, 20 was not able to crack and hold under that. So I'm real curious what they're going to do with BNAI. Real curious here from that 20 level. Yeah, what they're going to do. Yesterday was a real solid day for BNAI. Held its trend all day, still holding those gains. Definitely volatility, good range there. So we'll monitor that one into the bell as well. So LRMR, those are the two we've gone over so far. We got 8 minutes. We gotta fly through these. If you haven't followed me on X, I'm gonna start posting. I did this morning, my whole watch list. So for those that maybe juggling a bunch of things in the morning, babies, coffee, all kinds of things. You can potty time. You know how it is in the mornings. You can go over and just read kind of the watch list I throw out on there. LRMR against the 3.7s, not looking bad. BNAI, great range. EDSA, real similar as well to Allure. Now, EDSA, I was spot on yesterday. If you were watching from Trade the Pool, I was like, I'm going to size this thing all the way up to 220 because we really had 195 was a 200-day. We had a lot of really strong levels of resistance. So I was playing on slow scale in this thing. It didn't really give up much until after close. The sketch thing with EDSA is they did announce data from a phase 3 study that this name's just slightly confusing. If you guys have the insider knowledge, let me know, because they came out in October with positive phase 3 data, and then they snapped and sold off. That's the extent to which I searched. DDSA October, they came out. I saw the PR positive phase 3 trials, and then it sold. So not as positive as I guess one would imagine. The Magic 20s, we'll move on. IOVA, 420s holding up real well. Magic 20 there. Now, IOVA, that is some daily resistance. IOVA, this could be the play of the day. If really nothing else goes on, there's a couple I think that they could run up. Now, IOVA is interesting because if we look at the 20-year chart, up over this 4, we do have a gap to fill up towards 5. So again, this is like a third test here. Third test on IOVA right now, up towards this 420 to 30 level. And then after beyond that, there's a gap up towards 5. And they did have an analyst upgrade, citizens upgrades them to at $5. So they got an upgrade, and they did come out with what was it? Earnings the other day. Earnings which could hold that thing up. So IOVA, really the level to watch here is going to be on IOVA. It's going to be the previous close. You want it to hold 3/8. Really hold 3/8 there, so it can pull back 20, 30 cents and then get the next leg up. If volume doesn't come in, likely that same thing's going to start curling back down a little bit. All right, couple more we got going on. VIR, interesting name. That one's kind of starting to U-shape back around. VIR. VIR, we got the 10 level, which really is a strong test. Again, 1, 5, 10, 100. These are very strong natural areas of resistance. Now, VIR had earnings. Yesterday, it felt like it finally found its base. So it capitulated down towards under 10 and down towards 9. And again, right under 9, that level. Again, never have your stops right on the whole dollar, because normally if you flush or you pop up towards them, you're going to get a little slight move up above or down below. VIR did just that. So maybe we're basing here 8 9s. Decent risk level. And VIR, by the way, and normally I don't go over long plays, by the way. So this is, you catching me in rare form here, but this is on a swing side of things. The 8 level is just strong, very strong support. VIR. So just be mindful of that. All right, next up, we got, man, Adam did drop towards this offering price of $5. I was a little disappointed there. I didn't catch that yesterday. I was on it the day beforehand. Guys, we have NCI, which is going to be real interesting today. Look at the daily on NCI. Today's the day it's going to do something. We're in a descending triangle here, right towards the 520. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. It's either about to break out of it's squeezing tight together, guys, NCI. So they toy with this one today. It's gonna squeeze up or down. One of the two. I know it's rub that crystal ball, guys. It's one way or the other. So let's just if it squeezes that tight, something's about to happen here. Fades, what do you think about NCI?
It's a shaky, shiny crystal ball play, guys. that play, dude. I think that's become a no touch for me. After
Yeah.
yesterday, the games again, just that ridiculous price action, right? It's crazy. It's been the toy of the week.
I
Or
know. Yeah, that's wise to not just look and don't touch. So good
yeah, the way that ticker's trading, there's just not really edge like between the spread friction and just the manipulation and everything in between. Like it's like you hit it right or you get chopped up essentially.
all these words. Don't just look, don't touch, friction, hitting it.
Yeah.
Man, we are the best analysts out here, guys. What are your top watches before bell?
Yeah, I'm looking at the scanner. Looking a little slower. Again today, we got the same theme of like a sub dollar stock that's up 100%, like textbook. Almost every morning we're seeing that. It's just the cheaper plays are the ones that are getting love. I mean, look at this. Nothing's even up but cheap penny plays. So
Yeah.
we got to
Yeah.
dive back into the previous runners again, but it's definitely been a little slower lately. The main market looks like it's pumping this morning though. So we'll see, if that's gonna
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch
stir the
the
pot.
speech last night? Maybe they're getting all excited.
Yeah,
Based
I
on the-
briefly, but I not too long. I just kind of glazed
Yeah,
over.
just check the highlight reel.
Yeah.
Good morning, Baron. Good to see you in here. KD as well. AIDX, they Oceans was like, nah, we ain't playing with that anymore. Yeah, so I mean,
Really?
it's strange. Yeah,
Wow.
volatility check, huh? Have they done that before, Baron?
AIDX, what is they?
All right, Bell's about to be here, guys. CDIO still on a daily trend. That one I didn't touch on, but worth monitoring. Let's see. Just going to be monitoring some of these plays at Bell. Funded's back
Yeah,
live. Fade some back on the Fundied.
let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the market kind of reveal itself again, like we talk about.
VIR is getting that pop over 10. This was kind of like a U shape. It actually looked like a good long VIR. LRMR spiking up too, breaking out past that ceiling of resistance. So that's invalidated on the short. Now you have support at 3.7s if trading LRMR. Wow, that thing is just sky shooting straight up.
Mm-hmm.
ANP Rich Sparkles is
Yeah, yeah.
just
Rich Sparkles got a little wind yesterday.
mm-hmm.
Some headwinds and tailwinds.
They could wake her back up.
But really, yeah, the headwinds. I mean, um, or tailwinds rather, right? It's still kind of pumpy. Ah, that's hilarious, dude. I mean, that thing was at what they pumped it to $100 and floated it around there for a while. Like that's just insane.
EDSA is looking a little heavy. They had some phase 3 related news yesterday. EDSA is opening up slightly heavy there.
Okay, yeah, a dollar sweet spot. Strong pump, but it's been selling off ever since that news. So it's like bigger picture momentum going to carry it down again.
VNDA is another decent pattern here. VNDA. It was FDA related news. They FDA accepted their new drug application.
Okay.
IBRX, dude, this could be a decent hangover if today's going to be a red day for it. This one was on earnings. It's just up a lot, $2 to 12. It's been back burner for me, Fades, but it's
Okay. What's the ticker?
IBRX.
Okay. And
Actually, it's looking pretty good, but it's
director disposes of common shares last night, 8 o'clock PR that a director sold shares. So I
oh,
mean, what more do shorts want than that? Nothing like a sneaky market closed PR about the insiders dumping shares. After it's pumped, been on a run too. Yeah, that's interesting with that news along with it, right?
I'm gonna take a little piece then. I'm gonna take a little piece.
12.5 risk level is pretty clear. Yeah, good eye there. Especially with that news baked in. I might join you. Study it. That X or the RXT, the Palantir darling is starting to lose a little bit of steam too, guys. At a key level right here, actually. It's like this is either the long buy, like the dip buy, or like the trend's gonna start cracking right here, right now. RXT. So that's definitely one to watch, guys.
Yeah, the 1.5 level's not bad there. It's actually look, the pattern is pretty nice there. That it's cracking.
Right. It's like this is like the long dot. This is like the do or die dip for longs, essentially, before it cracks. So yeah, I kind of like the IBRX now that we have that insider dumping. But you know, man, this market, it's just like the news that's supposed to sell off just doesn't sell off these days. Like offerings and all this, in between.
ANPA, they're trying to get that one back rowdy again.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that thing. I mean, that thing could go to 25, 30 under the right conditions. But am I gonna buy it? Shoot. Close my eyes and hold my nose.
Monitoring rich sparkles because yeah, that one really could get that bounce. It sold from 180 down to $8 the other day. You could get a little dead cat bounce pop,
Mm-hmm.
similar to yesterday, in which case it actually held some of that move.
See where else.
LRM are straight up still, guys, up through 4 now too, and VIR, wow, up through 10. Watch list was pretty spot on this morning. NCI's curling up a little bit. It's creepy out there. Something's gonna be happening. We just gotta be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AMPA's getting some bids on it. NCI's curling up towards 6. Man, they're gonna go back to that thing again. If nothing's going on, guys, they're gonna go back to NCI.
Yeah, it's just such a hard one to trade. Like, it's one of those where like gas trader offshore, like micro scalping. Like it's one of those plays. Like, but dealing with spreads and all that at TTP, and it's just it's a headache. You got to be able to like think very quickly, and sometimes you get stuck in positions like you can't. That's a big deal.
XWEL, the penny play is hitting market highs.
IBRX cracking weaker. Which one?
Nice, IBRX. XWEL.
Okay. And RXT is not getting a bounce yet, guys. There's range there. I mean, we kind of tend to see that too, like with big blockbuster news. Like it gets a real strong run, but when the party's over, it does tend to end kind of quickly. So with that Palantir news, XWEL. Okay, yeah, this is the cheap. This is the junker of the day. So the news is they announced a 31 million private placement last night, and they're pumping today.
IBRX lower. If this goes into a halt down, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's really good news, like for sure. So I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. So
I mean, it's panic selling right now. Let's see what she's gonna do because this could downhaul, in which case could smack it some
Yeah.
more.
I mean, when a stock's trending up and then an insider sells, it's pretty much like, okay, it's time to sell. Not always. I mean, they could just be trimming shares, but it's like it's just not a good look, right? Let's see. I'll reload my tea.
Okay. All right, let's flip around, guys. XWEL up towards 90. Rich Sparkle's having some trouble. LRMR higher. Charlie, 415's key. A lot of resistance, 4.2s. Yeah, I saw the 4.2s. So let's take a look. 4.5s are next. Yeah, this is very much an over-under kind of play for me. But FDA has a granted breakthrough therapy designation. It invalidated with the volume as far as my short would go on at. 4.5s to 5 is gonna be the next level. My concern here, Charlie, is it it was a really nice short from yesterday. It cracked. It may have accumulated some decent shorts on it. I'm gonna see if we have any data. Yeah, it's heavy short float. That's why we're seeing this. LRMR heavy short float, guys. I mean this is as of a couple weeks ago. Let me take this is as of January 30th. That's as of a month ago. This nearly had a is 18.5% short interest on it a month ago, and it's for sure probably higher than that now. I'd think 30 to 40 or so, but
NCI curling up. Look, don't touch. Yeah, XWEL doing the same.
yeah,
Kerman back up.
here's the
So
NCI. It's if it breaks out of this pattern here, it could
oh yeah, it could squeeze. It could squeeze them out. I mean, it's just been one of those plays.
you just gotta be on it. Like, you gotta be ready for this thing because when she gets going,
hmm
whew.
It's like one of those trades where if you're in it, you essentially have to tunnel because it's just so volatile and erratic.
Now, CDIO is an interesting name because this is you guys see the multi-day
Mhm.
trend we're on with CDIO? Well,
Good
yesterday, Fades,
volume.
look what it did. Yesterday, it elevator down a whole point.
That's disgusting. Yeah, see this. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god.
So, with that being said, there's a lot of resistance up here. I mean, this is not a bad area to hit on
Yeah.
that pot.
Right. True. Very
IBRX still
true.
heavy. It's
So
on
let's
this
see. What time did it dump yesterday? Oh, that was what? That was this morning at 4 o'clock. What? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong. Okay. It had a micro. It had a fifth, like a 40 cent dump this morning at 4 a.m. Interesting. CDIO. But yeah, they keep washing it out and pumping it higher. Yeah, that's just aggressive action there. Tough.
IBRX heading lower.
Market is still pumping. Yeah, just very quiet. Scanner today. I mean, XWEL, obviously. Like we've been seeing that continued theme. Like there's always a stock that's like 20, 30, 50, 60 cents that's up a bunch. Like that's been the consistent thing we've seen. VSME is trying to become the prince. VSME up 40% now. Interesting chart. It just put in a big wick. It just put in a 30-cent wick.
Okay. Yep. I see that. No news VSME, but this is turning into like they're trying to get something going, guys. The market's just been quiet, the pre-market at least.
I think it might spark though, like because Trump talked and the market had a really bullish reaction, so we might be seeing a sentiment change again in real time. Let's
Yeah.
see. The next few hours will be telling what the main market's going to do. Right now, we've pumped and held, so
Maybe we're seeing a lack of insider trading now after last night.
yeah, I need to go back and rewatch that stuff. Especially if you're trading futures and like you don't know Trump's talking, like you better be careful. Like
Yeah.
the market we're in, man. Yeah. For real.
VSME watching this at these highs right here. So I took profit IBRX and then I just re-entered like a third of the size.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. You secure it, you're not worried about the math and stuff of profit, and then just take a new fresh position, smaller size, and yeah, that's typically the best way to go about TTP.
Yep. Learned that from Mr. Fades. You may have heard of him. SMX straight up.
Oh God.
We just literally touched on SMX because I was like, hey, AMPA, which Rich Sparkles could. This is going to halt up, dude. SMX is going to halt up.
Yeah. Wow. And that's what we're seeing, right? It's like when nothing else is moving, is we get these like the cult plays that start coming back. Rich Sparkle, SMX, NCI is the new cult play. That's the theme right now. The market's
Yeah,
quiet.
it's halting up. SMX.
Okay. Are you dabbling?
It's small.
Yeah. Right. I mean, the smaller you are, the easier you can flip bias, right? And that's powerful when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I've realized that with futures. Like that was a very strong realization with futures itself, right? And you could apply the same, especially when you're at trade the pool. Like trade the pool's probably biggest pro, right? Free shorts, instant shorts. So you actually have the power to flip flop like that, but it's not as easy as it sounds.
It,
Like you
it,
can shapeshift for free. Imagine I come out with an ad, trade the pool.
yeah.
Are you a shape shifting bear bull at
Do you
TTP?
do you hate that you cannot slam the bid when SSR is turned on? Well, worry no more. Slam every bid. Trade the
Yeah.
ball. Yeah,
Slam it. Send it full leverage.
yeah, exactly. The
Read the
SSR
fine
was
print, 5% rule. They're like, you said we could slam full leverage. It's like, well, you can only be 5% of the slammer for that 1 minute, but
that was yeah, because Joe had mentioned the broker he was with NCI SSR was turned on the other day, and I've been just like
he's
thinking
like,
to
what are
myself,
you doing?
I've been
Yeah.
like hitting this bid all day with SSR.
Hmm.
I don't
Oh,
even know
y'all
how
were
that.
like live or whatever? Or,
Well, no, that may have
uh,
been with you. I don't recall, but I was just thinking to myself, how in the world does this even go through like their funded system? I have
right.
no I don't know how that how in the world that would work. LRMR
Yeah.
4 or 5s.
It's a good
4 or
point.
5s.
Yeah. It's valid. Yeah. Which makes sense why certain rules are there, right? To prevent like crazy stuff like that. Which I can understand that part of it. It's like You see a perfect trade and you're on a sim account and you slam it with huge size, but like reality, if that trade worked out, you wouldn't actually make that money because you would move the market, right? So
Mm.
I can understand it, you know. I can get that. Hopefully, with time they'll adjust that a little bit. Or
XWEL 115. Straight up, guys. XWEL is kind of the play. 120 is going to be
Mhm.
magic level on it. What's going on with XWEL? Is that just sector?
Charlie got eyes on IBRX. Yeah, it's trying to hold this here. It's been on a strong trend. You know, the director sold off some shares, but doesn't mean it's over by any means. What are you looking
120
at?
XWEL.
Yeah.
120 is a key level on the past chart history. I was just curious, and then 1.5.
Yeah, this thing got that second leg and just kept going. Hmm.
Man, this theme, dude, this 52-week low theme is nuts right now. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And it's halting up. XWEL just halted up, I think.
Wow, main market's getting a big pump, guys.
Yeah, XWEL's halted up.
Yeah, big pump in the main market. So yeah, we could be seeing, you know, the sentiment change here, going from kind of quiet, bearish, choppy lull to maybe the next little uptrend for the market. Let's see.
SMX straight up. Let me look at levels there.
Time to shapeshift, boys.
I mean, dude, like last week they sent this thing from 40 up to 100. Can they do it again? All right, we're going to open SMX within 30 seconds, right at 47, it looks like. IBRX trying to hold previous close.
Yeah, kind of grind up a little bit. SMX resumption.
Yeah, lower.
NCI floating at 6. XWEL halted up. Um, CDIO breaking out higher, just brutal price action. The sweeps down and recovery. Yeah, something's aggressively shaking and pushing.
SMX
SMX pressure
straight down.
down. Yeah.
Looking to see if that's going to maybe go into a halt down.
Rose.
VSME just put in a liquidation move. VSME straight up towards 2 and getting rejected hard.
Okay.
XWEL 122. I'm seeing resumption at 9:54. All right, so about 2 minutes there. IOVA's higher. LRMR testing 4.5s. Yeah, the IBRX, that 11:55 close is holding pretty well there.
Rose.
SMX nearly back up towards the highs.
Mm-hmm. Scanner's quiet. VSME still hanging around up 50%. Yeah, a little eerie.
Mm-hmm. See what XWEL is going to do. It's going to open up in under 40 seconds, guys. XWEL. Let's see what she's going to do up here because this is some resistance. 120s, 150s. And then VSME is another one from the scans that's in kind of a flag right now, guys, with 1852 being the level to break
Mhm.
out from. This is another one that's just recently hit 52-week lows. So it's like the same kind of thing with XWEL VSME. All right, XWEL's about to open up. Let's see what she does. All right, XWEL opened
Yep.
right around these 1-2s. Okay, a little higher she goes. Little dip and rip so far. A lot of 130s. Whew. Okay. VSME getting looks a little heavy on this. VSME's not up that much though.
Yeah. Smaller scalp or something. Maybe. VSME, yeah, I mean it's still flagging for now. XWEL, Magic 120.
Yeah, it's at that level. Let's see what it's gonna do from there. She's up a lot. I mean, if you consider percentage wise from the
Right.
close, yeah, that is up a significant amount. It's tempting. It is tempting here against like, oh, I wonder if 1.5s are going to be incoming. Something I'm monitoring. And then VSME is actually in a really pretty pattern, and it's not up that much, guys. Look at this on VSME. This pattern's really pretty.
Right. Yeah, it is flagging. It's like right there. Yeah. It's a pretty textbook uptrend right now. See if they turn it into a fake out or not.
I'm thinking about just buying a little bit just for this, but
Like buy a little and then flip short if it crashes.
right.
Problem is when you get a move like what CDIO, right? You try to flip short on like a crazy manipulative play like that, and then backfires, or like an NCI. Some plays are a lot cleaner to flip hybrid, but some of them will just get you wrecked.
Hmm.
Main market kind of trying to top out a little bit here, the pullback now. See if they're going to gain momentum or if we're going to cool off. Had a big run today. Real big move with the NASDAQ this morning. Baby Rose. So yeah, XWEL definitely turn into the king.
Yeah, Carlos 1.8. It looks good. It's just, man, we'll see if volume can move in here. Because right now it's on XWEL, still at that 1.2s. This chart is so clean though, but it's where they reel you in and spit you out.
Mm-hmm. Main market still going. Pumpy day. IBRX behaving. CDIO just chaotic. 4.1 touch. XWEL trying to trend up more. VSME is either do or die.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready to make a move.
Yeah, she just doesn't have the volume, unfortunately. Looks good though. It's getting squeezed on the daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right on bottom trend right now, guys. 1.8, 1.8, 1.85. Like Carlos is saying, it's pretty much that line. It's volume. It's just volume's not here. Our key ingredient for that break. I don't know if it's really worth a short though, because we're just not up enough.
Mm-hmm.
AIDX, they're dumping shares over there. Oh yeah, that thing's woo. She's going to resume at 5.2s. AIDX halted down. Good
Then
call there. Offering out. Oh, there. Hang on. VSME. Let me take a look real quick. VSME getting a little pop right there.
mm-hmm. And then XWEL is kind of a little heavier.
Volume, volume, volume. We need the volume here, right now. VSME. Volume. Without it, it's not going to be able to get this break. VSME did bounce right off that bottom trend, but
XWEL cracked.
okay, we might get it then. Testing it out. God dang it, dude. It just cannot. It cannot get it. Ticker is very heavy, chopping back and forth. AIDX is going to open up within a minute. I'm going to take a look over there real quick.
IBRX is still looking great off that insider dumping. That's like textbook sleepy fade material.
Man, this was
BRAI, the new Prince, Brain Limited.
brain limited.
What kind of junk is this? It just pumped from 13. There's all kind of gaps in this chart. What's going on here, guys?
BRAI. Oh, okay, I'll take a look in a second after AIDX. It's going to open up within a few seconds here.
Okay.
Going into a 10-minute halt on that one. IBRX, I'm thinking about leaning into that one again. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, BRAI. Man, dude, there's almost no volume here, but I'm seeing a resume at 28.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is probably a screamer short, to be honest. Like, this is probably one of those that you could really make some bread on. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. What's the float and stuff? Do we have accurate data on this? Which one are you talking about, Doug? I would definitely put some attention on Bray.
On the BRAI. All right. It's going to resume within 40 seconds. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's what is this, a new stock? Because I don't even see any chart past history.
it's a recent IPO. Yeah, it
Yeah.
IPO'd like a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah. 2 week old IPO. Sketchy.
I mean, I will see what she does here.
Right.
It's going to open up 4 points higher. It's very light volume. You got to really pay attention to that. All right, 10 seconds. Charlie, no volume. Good luck. Charlie's got a brain, but we don't have brains over here with this brain.
That's exactly what you want as a short, a no volume pump up, because it's not sustainable. You just can't oversize it. You got to manage your risk. I mean, let's see how these spreads look, because these spreads might just be unplayable. Like,
It's going into a 10 halt. IBRX lower. XWEL still fighting the twos. XWEL curling back up a little bit. VSME's still in play, hasn't given up. NCI has been trickling up. It's at 6.5s right now.
yeah.
Unreal action. Look, hey, Joe, if you're in here, he caught that yesterday. Really beautiful trade. It curled up to 7.5s. He took the short.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it's breaking out a little bit out of this.
Yeah, it's been a
Yep.
like give it room and work it or scalp it.
CDIO is in play. This one's been holding up. CDIO.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's on a really pretty trend, daily trend that just it's scary because yesterday it did dump the whole point back down.
Right.
Where's the trend? I mean, we could play that guy, CDIO. You could just literally short this for back down to the trend. Trend's at like 3.4s. And it keeps pulling right back down towards that trend. I
Mm-hmm.
might really actually take that short.
Knock,
Hmm.
knock, knocking on trend line's door.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that short, guys. CDIO. I'm gonna take it just to head back down towards the trends down in the 3.4s.
Mm-hmm.
Put like a 4.23s stop on it. All right, AIDX is about to open up. If it's 10-minute halt, that one actually could pay out. AIDX, if this is gonna keep panicking like this, it's gonna resume 30 cents lower. Let's just see what she does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just careful.
All right, she resumed AIDX and lower 5.7s, 5.5s.
Well, I like to say, like, don't eat too much cake in one bite or something like that. Don't take too big of a bite.
I know. Yeah.
You'll end up throwing up. Right.
Very true. Sizing
Piece by
wise,
piece.
very
Yeah,
true.
piece by piece.
Yeah, it's kind of too spready to take too much size on AIDX, but
Yeah, especially since it just came from 11. Like any kind of bounce up with size, you're going to be in pain.
very large pain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the RR at this point. What do you think, Rose? Is the RR there?
She said, "You, Daddy, get your act together." VSME cracked this trend. XWEL higher. All right. So XWEL.
You want to say something?
Man, where are we going, XWEL? Took 350 off on Tuna. Tuna, where are you riding this thing to? What's your take profit here? $2, $5? Let me take a look at this past chart history again. We $2 could gravitate towards there. I mean, 2 is where a lot of liquidity is. Carlos going to be at SMB Capital next week. Oh man, I can't wait to hear about that. You're gonna have to jump on a stream with us.
Oh, wow.
Let us know how that goes. That'll be great.
Nice.
LRMR higher.
IBRX behaving, VSME fading, BRAI stuck, waiting. Could be resuming like right here, right now. BRAI, guys. 4 seconds? No. Yep. There it goes. 120% randomly. Careful, guys. This could be a dream short, but it might go 200% up first. They're holding it up again. It's one of those plays that you either get funded or you blow an account on.
Oh boy. XWEL halted up as well.
Baby Rosa.
XWEL, you wrote it from 117 136. Good. Nice 20 cents there. Called Alamar at the chat open. Good work.
Rose likes being on stream. She wants to say hey to everyone. You got something to say, honey?
I go over so many tickers. What did we LRMR? Yeah. As far as the shorts invalidated, reverse long, and so LRMR has been good. Good call, Tuna. XWEL. Let's take a look at XWEL. 143. God. XWEL's halted up. I'm seeing a lower resumption price on it, traders. I'm seeing like 135, 137.
Oh, Bray. Are you going to tempt me in?
Which side are you taking?
I'm definitely looking for a short. I can't long this thing. What is it even moving on? They don't even spell brain right. They spell brain with 2 eyes. I mean, this thing's obviously
That's your analysis. I'm short this because they can't even spell brain right, even though that's probably how they spell it. They don't even know how to spell brain. I'm shorting this thing.
What's your analysis?
That's a clear short if I've ever seen one right there, boy.
We start like a new short report
Yeah.
newsletter. That's what we need to do. Like the Hindenburg research or whatever. We need to be like those guys in a different form. Like
Hmm.
Junker of the Week, NCI. Are you a leader? Are you a member of the newest cult on Wall Street? We could actually do that. It probably
Oh
would take
Lord.
off.
We would, yeah. Brain. Well, I remember when this thing IPO'd a couple weeks ago, and yeah, it shot up towards 100, gave it all back, and then it just hit a low of 13. Now it's moving on hardly anything. XWEL
Mhm.
is going to resume in about 50 seconds, guys. I'm seeing a lower resumption. Just be mindful of that for anybody trading it. CDIO, what a POS. Probably about to stop it on that thing. She doesn't want to go back down to the trend.
Yeah, that thing's been grindy, bro. I wouldn't touch that. That's kind of like an NCI for me. Like we see what kind of price action we're dealing with there, and it's like I'd rather just express edge somewhere else.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I just like the point dump. Yes, like I like to see that when you get those
Yeah, it's like
point
you
dumps.
think it could come again, right? Yeah, that was a good theory, but then when they kept pushing it even higher, it was like, okay, wait a minute, like what the heck? After a certain point, it's like, all right, this is not working out.
Yeah. XWEL about to resume, traders.
Okay. VSME kind of bear flag now, guys. It's only up 30%, so it's like a good short off highs and let it breathe, but now it's kind of Brain's definitely interesting for me.
30
He's
seconds.
talking.
30 seconds on the brain.
Okay, and then XWEL. Brain's probably gonna be a 10 minutes since it's an up halt, but it could be 5, yeah. Honestly, you never know these halts. Like there's somewhat of a pattern, but it's not completely consistent. Brain resumption lower, immediate halt down. Oh man.
I'm gonna take it.
That yeah. Yeah, I gotta take a stab. Small. Yeah, because that could just be the end. I mean, when they play those games like that, guys, like I said, this is like one of those where kind of screams at you. What else is going on? Is that
CDIO is dumping. Hey, let's go.
is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yay. That's helpful.
Oh wow, it did it. It finally did it. Damn, it did that 50-cent dump. I'd probably take profit. That's like that typical washout thing it's been doing, but I mean maybe not, but just be careful. It'd probably be a good idea to like take some and re-smack it, or take it and re-hit it.
XWEL did get to the 1.5s, guys. XWEL 1.5s. LRMR higher, touching the 5.2s.
Brain, this scam. This thing might just go right back to 15, bro. 20. We'll see. We'll see if they play nice.
If they play nice. Dude, CDIO is sketch. The price action after the sub.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'd be taking it all on that big 50-cent washout the way it's acted. Yeah. VSME cracking. IBRX behaving. Okay. Main market pulling back a little bit. Trying to kind of gear up again.
Yeah, Carlos, the TCGO.
What's the resumption right now on Bray, guys?
It's showing 26.99, but the last one wasn't accurate, and it is Nasdaq. I know the Amex ones are the ones that are not accurate, but on the last one it was showing like 30.80. I guess it was semi close, but it just dumped so quick, man.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a 26.90 right now, but I don't know if that's necessarily accurate. Yeah, CDIO, I'm looking for more than this. I might hit it again and against the highs there, but the price action's a little sketch.
Mm-hmm.
XWEL hit that weekly wall 1.5s. Okay, and we'll be mindful of that.
It's such a random move, BRAI. That's what we see, though. Typically, what happens. It's like it's tempting. It was tempting to really size it heavy, but I just went small because I don't know, man. The market lately has been just been so erratic.
Yeah, I felt that too. It's going to open up here within 30 seconds. Let's see what she does. Another down halt would be awesome. We could, maybe lean into it, but I'm a fingers on the trigger to just take it off.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. It feels like it could be one to behave and, drop 10 points for us, but,
Never know.
it's been fake out galore lately.
I'm seeing a low 25 resumption price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that was a very sneaky quick halt. So, I mean, I could see it. I could see it washing, bro. And it was just halted up on nothing, right? Like bulls are scared to buy that. It's almost like an algorithm blowout or something. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like kind of move.
It's going into a 10-minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for us, though, I think, right? Bearish when you go longer on those halt downs because now bulls are just their attention's going somewhere else.
That's true. It adds more panic for the stuck players, and the bulls definitely got stuck. There's definitely retail bulls that are stuck now.
I'm gonna look to really actually lean in. If here's the thing with these halt plays, and I know Doug's a pro with them too. If we come out of this and we see selling pressure down to another halt, I'll lean into it. But if we see it essentially like any buying to pop this thing higher or covering, I'm going to be taking profits.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's how I trade
Right
it.
or ride out because the momentum and the halt, the vibe can change so quick. So yeah, like the ride or ride out kind of thing, for sure. 100%.
All right, let's flip around, see if anything else is going on right now. Traders, CDIO. Man, that's
Bray and XWEL are like where it's all at. Everything else is sleepy besides the yeah.
brain is where it's all at. With like 10,000 shares.
The opportunity, man. The range, right? That's the thing. It's range.
Yeah.
I don't care about volume as a short. I don't want volume. That's the dream setup. No volume in 100% range. Sign me up. Like
Dude.
that's what I wait for. That's
Yeah,
their little algorithm pump and dump.
I learned that from you. Like when you have a pump, but it's on no volume, you make a great point. How can it sustain?
Right. Well, it can be a black swan, so it either goes up like to 50 quick or it fades now, like type thing. Like, the volume will either pour in and it'll roar another 10, 15 points, or it'll probably get heavy from here and fade quick. Like something's going to happen. It's not just going to flatline right here all day. I'll almost guarantee you that.
Watch it just start going sideways all day.
It barcodes the rest of the day like the tightest range ever. Like But yeah, I mean, the market has been more erratic lately, but this is definitely one of my favorite setups when I see this type of situation.
Click is another halter right now. CLIK.
Mm. Yeah, for small caps, the market's been unsure, right? And then for large caps, it's trying to make a statement for higher ground today. So yeah, it's just kind of feeling out in the market what we're doing next.
Half off. Hey, Charlie, you working the LRMR?
Yeah, yeah, but you got to work on that FOMO, man, because that FOMO wrecks you. Like the less FOMO you can have to be in the market, the better, Doug. And you know, like having multiple times to trade or multiple markets really helps with that. We don't ever want to feel like we're missing out. Like we have to just have acceptance that we're not going to catch everything because it's just, like certain things will happen. But FOMO really wrecks you because that creates over trading and anxious, like
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to like never let the market be like stimulating you, right? Which is, I think that's what a lot of people do by accident. It's like it's so stimulating because it's essentially gambling, it's like the dopamine, right? But you have to like size so small where you're just barely stimulated, where you're just, that's really the key.
We're about to open up BRAI.
There we go.
I'm adding.
Instant halt down. Yeah. Oh, fake halt. Fake halt down. Or did it?
Fake halt down.
It's grayed out on my TTP again. So, I swear to God, dude. I'm just setting stops above. Let's see.
God dang it.
Yeah, see, this is, it's just like I told you, these freaking games they play. Yeah, I just have my stops over 30.
I took an L on it.
Yeah, see,
After adding to it, but it's all good.
that's nasty, dude. Yeah, the games they play, bro.
I can't believe NCI came back down towards the previous closing. Scrolling back up right now. Yeah, it's
Right, right. Yeah, NCI price action is just disgusting, dude. Like that thing is just
Click
disgusting.
opened up.
I
CLI.
mean, look at all this price action though. It's really all disgusting. Like look at CDIO, those wicks. Like look at NCI, like fake halts. Like it's just, yeah, choppy market, man. Tricky market.
Yeah, it is. Dang it looked like it was halting down. I was up fairly good on it too. Then I got the thing shot up quick. It's all good.
Yeah, that was nasty, bro. That was honestly nasty. Like I was very close to adding, but I didn't, thankfully. But yeah, see, that was just BS, man. You know, it's like ah, tricky. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's where it's like it either fades or it pumps another 10, 15 points quickly. That's what happens with these low volume pumps. Like they either roll over or they keep going. And like I've talked about, kind of edge decay, right? Like most of the time they roll over, but now it's kind of a coin flip with this market. Like, things have been irrationally squeezing higher with no volume pumps. So that's unfortunately the reality that we've seen. There was a lot more like cleaner pump and dump action. Now it's been like pump, dump a little bit, and then Lazarus reclaim. It turned into a multi-day grinder, even when directors are dumping shares or they're doing offering and selling shares. But yeah, we'll see what sentiment's going to do. Like I said, the Nasdaq's having a real big day and it's holding gains and kind of churning up. So that might revive the penny land market. We'll see. I mean, it hasn't been like dead, quote unquote. It's just been kind of choppy, eerie a little bit.
Yeah, Doug, I was on like second 2 or 3 with that. It was and when you have a bunch of orders that are stacking and the spread closes in, you know how they
Yeah,
they trick you with that.
right. And then I'm surprised that they halted it up so quick at that level too. That was kind of weird.
They go from a near halt down to a halt up. It's
But
annoying.
it barely even. I mean, it opened up at what price? Like CDIO with a random 20-cent spike. I mean, just
I
crazy.
know. I was about to just add to that too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That thing,
I
if you zoom out, that chart doesn't look too bearish. It's just keeps ripping
Yeah,
higher. The 5-day chart, like
you're right. I just
they keep trapping. It's just, yeah,
was
aggressive.
looking for the
IBRX though, bro, that was a great one. That was the one to kind of size into and just let it work, right? Just sleepy, clean, insider sold shares at the top. I mean, what more do we want? Like, don't overcomplicate it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like, if this is going to be the theme, like the NCI wicks, the CDIO wicks, it's like I'm not even interested in that kind of junk, dude, because it's just you don't have the edge is just not there. Like when MMs are just sweeping way above, way below support levels and then coming back right up, right? It's just like the irrationality.
BRAI is
It's
about to open back up.
Yeah, it's like that's when you got to be like on Dash Trader, like dialed in, like hyper scalping these kind of plays with this kind of action. Like otherwise, you just get stuck in manipulation wigs.
It looks like it's opening a decent chunk higher. So it's trapping on,
Gray,
yeah,
yeah, 30 prints. Look at that, dude.
trapping on both sides of it.
Yeah, see, that's just gross. It's like what used to be like a textbook short now becomes just a MM toy trap, right? Because nothing else is going and traders see it. So this is a really interesting level now, the 30. At this point, they're probably coming for it. They're probably going to sweep it at least, or maybe push it to 40. But after that price action, I've been discouraged. I'm not a fan, really. Um,
Yeah, just
it caught
eyeballing
me
it
out
right.
of both. What's that?
Just eyeballing it right now. See what they
Yeah, I'm still in until it breaks over 30s and holds, and then I'll let it.
the LRMR chart that's up, guys, is cracking that level. Yeah, LRMR is cracking. Like, I mean, it doesn't get cleaner than that as far as a crack goes. But
Okay. Yep. Maybe Brain's gonna go to $100.
yeah, just 32 was just printed.
Yeah, I'm out for now.
It's halting up.
LRMR. Yeah.
I think there's going to be a good opportunity. BRAI. I'm actually going to keep watching it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm just going to not trade it
Fake halt. Wait, no. What? Okay. Oh, that was weird.
right
It's
now.
like
Just
delayed. Yeah.
took a couple L's on it. Just going to watch for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an annoying one, but
Emmanuel, yeah. So I haven't been able to trade in 2 weeks. They've been slacking with the payout almost a week now. So I requested a payout on Friday. They just approved it today and reopened the account. So what are they doing on your end?
no, that's ridiculous, dude. Something must be wrong.
IBRX real heavy under this previous close now. I mean, there's a lot of room down IBRX, even though I kind of wish they wouldn't have approved it today. I'm red right now, but
Yeah, I had a feeling today was going to be. It's just been a choppy. Like after NCI, the chop yesterday, and then like I said, all the stocks we've been watching have all been chopping. We get like that one clean sleepy fade IBRX, but most of it's just been really noisy and really manipulative lately.
yeah, there was it was like 3 weeks ago, dude. Just went on an absolute tear, and then the last couple weeks thereafter, just been like haven't lost progress, haven't made progress, just been kind of consolidating, if you will.
Yeah, that's good though that you took that payout, and you know we, we've learned like kind of like the structure, like when we should take payouts and stuff. So that brings clarity for sure. And like taking
Mm.
payouts is really good for the psychology because it actualizes it all.
So, Emmanuel, that is what was happening too with mine. That they're apparently working on that right now. The scaled accounts, there's scaled accounts there's just some information there that's not accurate, so they're working on the back end to fix it in regards to the scaled accounts. Because even mine, yeah, I was back and forth with them with what was accurate, what was not accurate on it.
Yeah, what I've learned, the biggest thing I've learned is to always have more than one account when you're trading props because it's just when you can't trade one account, it's really annoying. Um, and then when everything is on that account for the day, right? It adds more pressure. Like you're more attached to it, I think. So,
Yeah.
and then like with the payout cycles with trade the pool, it's 14 days upon activation. So you can only take so many payouts. So if you have two accounts, you're able to really make it more realistic, right? Without having to wait so long to see money. So that's really the key.
Yep. XWEL kind of struggling
But
there, Tuna.
when I talked about what really helped me out with my FOMO, like me and Doug were touching on, was just, exploring a different market, like futures market, having that optionality to trade that in the evenings or if the penny market's cold, it's like on a day like today, the NASDAQ has massive range, like hundreds of points. So, having that optionality is really key. Different accounts, different props, different markets. Like if you're really serious about trading, um, you know, if you have other stuff going on, it's one thing. But if you're like all in with trading, definitely doing different markets, different props is key.
IBRX under 11 now. Where's she going to rinse to today? She's going to find her legs anytime soon. And then BRAI
Um,
up, and BRAI going to open up. I don't know if you're in that one, but
This 1050 range, this 11, it's really just simple ranges, 11, 1050, 10, 9, 5. Really, that's like key levels on the chart, the 50-cent ranges. See how each one of those levels react. But yeah, great work there. Good eye, and then the news, the PR was just fell right in our lap with that one. And that's kind of like what we get back to the basics, right? The sleepy fades, like those are the plays that are just painless. We don't get these crazy junky wicks. Like that's where the calm, smooth money is made in those kind of plays, right? BRAI resumption.
I think it halted down that time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why there's so much power in not just relying on the top gainers list, especially as a short. It's like a lot of times the money is to be made on the backside list, the 5-day list, the 2-week, 1-month gainer list. And then, you find an opportunity like that, a stock's been pumping and then insiders dump shares, and it's like that kills the uptrend momentum. It's like just
Yeah.
ride that dip, ride that sell off down.
XWEL can give another short tuna. Yeah, the 1-2 level, so that's kind of where it's bounced in the Magic 20, but against 1-5s maybe. What are you thinking on that? You think the top? I mean, we have hit like a high a day number. I think there's certainly 2 high a
There's
day
big,
numbers.
yeah, there's a couple. I mean, that candle it just put in was a good wash candle to risk off of. If they're going to repair that over 135 or keep it heavy. Looking like a pretty tight RR right now. Either they continue the uptrend or sell it off right here, right now. Yeah, interesting because it's up 250%. It's like you get involved short with pretty tight risk here after that wash candle and the reclaim. Tricky by nature, but right here, right now is tempting, guys.
Yeah, 125. It looks like it may. This is the level. It's either it may form that upper wick against this 1-2s and really pull back down today.
Mm-hmm. Really, 135. How it's going to react? Is it going to reject off 135 or reclaim it?
Mm-hmm.
Bears really want to see it heavy from here on. Bulls will start to get excited with any more push. It's really at an inflection point right here, right now.
Man, NCI is still stair stepping up, dude. Too funny.
I swear, dude. That thing's blacklisted for me.
You think the top's been set, brain? I mean, longs can't just keep going halt to halt to halt, can they? Maybe they can.
I don't like how they keep halting it in this range.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they are just going to barcode it all day at this range and halt. $1 or $2 halt up, $1 or $2 halt down.
Yeah.
We only have 160K volume now. Do you know the float on this thing?
No. Well, it's trading like extremely tiny.
Yeah. Since it's an IPO, it's tricky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the share structure because that'll give us a little bit of clarity.
XWEL. So XWEL still, bouncing off that 20s. Yeah, I like that idea, tuna.
69 million shares outstanding. Public float is 2 million. Insiders hold 65%. So
Okay.
2 million float on Bray. Okay, you got 17.2K short float, yeah.
So with the insiders holding so many, it just creates that short flow, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like.
Yep. Insider lockup, low float.
The insider lockup. It did open up, but it's barcoding.
You said this wouldn't happen. That's actually crazy. So let's see the volume. So we've had like 10K shares since halt. Study this volume now that we know we got 2 million float. Heavy again. Is it going to sneak a halt down again?
Or sneak a halt up.
Yeah, this thing's 2 million lockup. I mean, it pumped to 90 and then faded.
God dang it, dude. This thing is a joke.
Yeah, it is. This market's been a joke lately. But XWEL is still behaving, guys. It rejected nice off that 135 like we touched on. I mean, that's like a ride or ride out trade now off like just above 135. Tight range to risk. Brain, they're just not quite done with it. 200K in volume now.
Yeah, she's going sideways. Exactly what you said wouldn't happen, Fade.
You starred. You promised. You said to do anything but that. All right, guys. I'm gonna go tuck my tail now. Go cuddle my cat. Cry.
This is nuts, dude. This is absolutely nuts on this thing.
Yeah, that's our cue to just log off for the day, I think.
I think so. I absolutely think so.
Yeah, you just, especially like emotions are high. Like you just took a payout, the funded account. Yeah, you don't want to like overtrade today.
Yeah, I'm getting frustrated with this action today. Very
Yeah,
much.
I am too. This week's been a little frustrating for me. I stepped back today personally.
I stepped on the gas. Didn't exactly work out today. All good. We move on.
Yeah, we had a good solid winner with IBRX. That was a beautiful one. And this Bray, if you want to just size it small off like 33 now and let it either it does or it doesn't, right? That's probably what I'll do. Take a little small size off 33 and just if it works, it works. If not, paper cut. I'm done. XWEL still grindy. Bears aren't getting their payday yet. And besides that, I mean,
Hang on. Before I log off, Brain might do something here. Come on, Brain. Please see some profit taken for the love of God. Come on, just any.
order filled.
Not getting that. I like your level though. You know, that 32.3.
Yeah, I would just set a stop at 33, like 33.11 or something like that. You know, give it room for them to sweep it one more time, small size. And then, you know, you're risking 4 points now for like 10, you know, it's like a 2.5 RR, something like that. If it fades, you know, if it doesn't. But the RR is definitely there right now for a short 110%. Just annoying that they didn't roll it over and that fake halt down. See, that's what gets us in trouble, right? Like we get over ambitious at the worst at peak manipulation on like some junk like that, and then you get stuck. That's what's annoying. I've been there and done that, bro. I know how you feel. It's frustrating.
I took it off and restarted it, but falling out of love with it.
Right. I think, yeah, like I said, off the 33, the RR's there, but yeah, it could be done right here, right now. It could be done. We'll see. And XWEL, just keep an eye on that one, guys. The short thesis kind of debunked itself for now, but I mean, it could still very well be in play. It's up 300%. So both of these are probably going to print for shorts at some point. It's just, you know, you don't want to get in front of a train, get ran over.
I kind of do want to right now.
Jose, you hear her saying, don't do it. Do not do it. He said, Daddy, no trains today.
No shit. I literally my fingers on the trigger with this Brea. I just want to let's just see it down, but it's going sideways. This is not what these typically do. We want to see it kind of panic down right now.
Yeah, it's actually hilarious that I said that, and then it
I know.
actually
I know.
worked out like the
It's
same
worth.
range.
It's kind of worth the money spent.
Someone short clip this. There's one thing it'll do. It will not barcode from here. 4 hours later.
I want the winning mindset, like this thing panic down and then hit it more, and you know have the winner's kind of attitude here, because that really takes you to the next level in trading when you trade to win, not when you trade not to lose.
Yeah, I mean, it's behaving more and more here. The tape is behaving, so I think you might be manifesting.
But again, I want this to panic a couple points down into a halt, hit it some more, and then
Yeah,
just
I mean, I'd be looking for, you know, low 20s cover. Like, it could go back to 15, could go back to 13, but I'd be looking for like a 20, 21 range. I think 21's a good profit target, not too greedy. There we go. Snap down.
so halting lower.
Yeah, just got to stick with it, you know. Fake halt.
Probably halts into the 24s. Actually, could be a really good day. I mean, if this thing obeys my command, it could actually. This could be a good day.
Yeah, I mean, like traditionally, this is like an S tier setup, but just with the games of the market lately, it's been junky.
Is it
So yeah,
halting? It's halting, I think. It's close. I'm not freaking getting effed on this fake halt if that happens.
they're kind of fake halting it. It's trying to curl back up. The spread's just junky. It should roll over, but you know, should doesn't matter in the market. Nasdaq kind of topping out here, trying to consolidate, but probably needs to repair some of that downward. We just had a massive squeeze up this morning.
Still with Brea, but fingers on the trigger. wonder what the true spread on this thing is because I have nearly a 2-point spread right now.
Yeah, I know. And that's the same on Webull. But if you were on DAS, it'd probably be like $1.50.
25 is going to be key here.
Yeah.
What else are you guys watching? We got XWEL still bouncing off that 1.2s.
Can't believe it hasn't gave up yet. It's probably because like it touched $100, so like bulls are hopeful. They're like, well, it could go higher. That's the only issue. Is that it was recently at 100 and like float and stuff. Like it should roll over, but are they trying to find a fair value here now for it after like a big sell off, right? That it's like you want to find a theory for the bulls too. Like you don't want to just be stuck in bias land. With that being said, those low 20s are a pretty good target, but just don't ever want to get too comfortable in this market.
That's the truth. It's tuna, no. No, 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 no.
What?
All right.
Oh, shit. Hit XWEL too big. Damn. They faked, yeah, a little micro fake there. It doesn't take much, man. It really doesn't. With the degree of the wicks that we see, max loss can come quick.
Dang it, tuna. Well, first of all, we'll touch on that in a second. I can hardly think right now. I'm waiting for this bread dump, but look, that those little cheap plays, that's where they get you though. I mean, even I was thinking about a short on it too, tuna. I mean, it's not a bad trade, just oversized likely is what happened there. It's they reel you in with heavier size on those cheap plays. That's how they get you.
Yeah, and then you're sized in bigger, and then they manipulate a little bit more, a little bit more, a little more rational, and then next thing you know, you're getting top ticked at the very top before it dumps, and it's just like, oh god.
Well, just tuna, just know you're a good trader, and it happens. It happens.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter how good of a trader you are. Like some days are just not going to be your day. Some moments are going to be those moments. But what does make the best traders are how we react on red days. Like that's everything. Like do we know when to cut it off? Like do we respect max loss?
Yeah.
Because no one's perfect, but it's like when you're not perfect, how do you act? Like that's really like end game struggles of trading. I think like when you're trying to really make it or break it as a trader, it's just all about damage control at the end of the day.
Yes. That's honestly, look, I probably sound like a amateur saying this, but I love the props for that reason because I know we can trade well, but I know sometimes like I can get ahead of myself and oversize something, and then having that drawdown really actually helps me. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I know my upside takes care of itself. I just need a guardrail up on like tunneling into one beautiful trade that I get sucked into and then take a bigger loss. And I love that
Yeah.
they auto liquidate on that because
Yeah. And the fact that you can choose different levels, like depending on how much you're comfortable risking, right? Like 250 or 500 or like the bigger accounts, you have a little bit of optionality.
yeah.
Yeah. That's key though, is just like I talked about, like realizing at what point you get emotional on the red day and
Mm,
like building a system and guardrails around that is really like everything, right? Um, yeah, it's everything.
the max loss on one trade. Yeah, see, I try to size on the day where it's going to take like three or well, probably more like five red trades to hit max loss. Like it's so aggravating if you hit max loss on one. Like right when the bell starts on one trade, and then you're done for the day.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like we get ahead of ourselves and overambitious and don't even realize how much we're risking. And then it's like before you can even react, you're down significantly red, and you're like, you don't even have time to process it. All of a sudden, you're in like fight or flight mode, or like all that, brain stuff they talk about. Like you're just not the same trader. Like so, yeah. Like sizing is everything. Risk management. It's just the boring, basic stuff. That's just the reality of trading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like we've talked about that. Having bad entries, like sloppy entries, get you in trouble too. Yeah, dig yourself out, or like
dude.
that kind of ties into the needing to be in a trade, like the FOMO. Like we can't be stimulated by the market. We don't want to be getting dopamine from the market. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in this trade. Like, let me feel good, right? It's like we gotta curb that, and naturally we want that, right? So that's why like trading is is a it's understanding yourself, like respecting human nature, kind of
Dude,
figuring out ways around it.
I could do a whole video lesson on that in and of itself, because I've learned a lot about myself here recently too, Tuna. Where it's like I love the idea of the traders I see out there who do so well at sizing positions, but then I try to do that, and I like allow myself to take a sloppy first entry on a play, which completely f's me up. So I agree. It's like that,
Hmm.
dude. Fades, we are just going sideways right here. I'm gonna probably just
Just
scale
reduce
out.
size. If you're
Yeah,
emotional, reduce size. Put your stops in third blocks up to 33. Reduce size. Just let it breathe or cut it. But the stops are so janky, or the spreads are so janky too.
yeah, I got a 2 point spread.
I've just sized way down, so I'm hardly even care at this point, to be honest.
I
It's been a choppy week for me, so I just sized way down this morning.
Oh, please, 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 please. 25s. Yeah, it's been the last couple weeks have been choppy here, if I'm being honest. It's been really aggravating. But I haven't been red, really. It's just been sideways. I'm happy about that. But
Yeah,
I have high
right.
expectations. The expectations are what disappoint me. Like I had a $2,500 week and I keep wanting that, and I'm getting like the last 2 weeks have pretty much been nothing. So I guess the expectations are what are messing me up.
Yeah, when you have a good week, that's the most dangerous, right? Because like overambition creeps in, and you're a little more confident than you should be.
Hmm.
And then a bad week like hurts more emotionally because like you're kind of like anticipating better for yourself, right? It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
but you're good, man. Just zoom out. Yeah, we're good, bro. We're always evolving here. It's a it's a pleasure to be a part of it together and help out others where we can, and just with our brutal honesty, right? Like no dream selling, no magical. I mean, we do have crystal balls, but we exercise them, once in a while. But
Hmm.
magic carpets and you know, rich sparkles.
We are selling a dream. It's a nightmare, though. You'll wake up at nights with no. Uh, yeah. We're good. I appreciate that. Khadija, guilty of this. Learning to start my first two trades with half size. So starting small, or just to refrain yourself from like the sloppy.
Hmm.
It's so annoying. Like I've done it so many times. I start a position, Fades, but it's just not even a good entry. You know what they say, Fades? They say put your entry where your stop is going to be, and you'll trade essentially flawlessly at that point, because
Yeah.
like start it with a share and then put your they say this, where do you think a good position is on this trade? Okay, put in a share, and then take that and then put your actual position size where you're going to stop out at, because where you're going to stop out at is likely where most are. That's where liquidity is going to be, and that's going to be the best entry.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
I see a
I mean,
hall.
you
uh,
just like look for traps and look for price action nowadays, like peak pain, like people talk about. It's kind of like a similar theory. It's like, where's the pain at on the chart? Like that's where you take positions at,
Yes.
kind of like playing into that, right? Because it's just so choppy. I mean, everything's choppy. Even the main market, like even Nasdaq, has been real choppy the past week or two. So it's like, yeah, you gotta, it's not always going to be easy trading. You got to think outside the box, and sometimes you want to look for that pain point, those manipulation points, and be almost like counter trend what you would think, right? It's almost like a backward psychology sometimes in the market with the traps that they play. So
100%. We do have a halt up. I can't really look at it right now. Tuna just brought it up, and I'm seeing a resumption price that keeps trickling higher. Do you mind looking at that?
SP,
SPHL.
okay, up
We have
11% on the day. Okay, it pumped from $2 to 24 last month, like 40 days ago.
oh yeah,
It's been
I think I remember.
selling off ever since with small pops in between. Bottomed out at 3. Now it's at 350. Kind of that same thing, the 52-week, just Lazarus. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
What did it halt at? What price?
350, 346. I got the haul up 11%.
Oh my god, it's
Um,
gonna resume at 415. Okay.
oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, up 11%. So IBRX honey hole there. Yeah, we saw that director sell shares, and that was our green light. Or Bull's red light and our green light, right?
Yeah, if
I
only I
mean,
was
we should just we.
right.
I mean, why complicate it? Like that's what I've talked about before. And we could definitely leverage AI for that too. Is like
BRAI on 25.
find out what stocks, like what companies sold shares yesterday, right, or today, or like obviously like looking at offerings and whatnot. But that's a whole different strategy that shorts can implement, right? We don't always have to be looking at the top runners and top gainers. We can see what company had bad news, and like IBRX, the textbook example, like they announced news after hours closed saying the director unloaded shares, and it's just a sleepy 9% fade today, just very clean.
Taking half
Um,
off. 2440s. Yeah, I'm all with you. And then the next play is about to open up. Setting a stop on BRAI for the leftover position size, guys. Thank God I might can get green on today if this SPHL is going to be a decent play and if BRAI continues lower. SPHL, that's going to resume at 415. Pulling that up right as we speak. No news here that I see. Random pump on low volume, very low volume. Okay. We just opened SPHL. That thing, yeah, very low volume. It's gonna. Are we halting down? No, she's. Yeah, not enough. It doesn't look like. I mean, we started this move 311. I could certainly round trip that. Let's see if volume comes in. If not, it'd be a tough one. Yeah, IBRX it was one certainly to lean into.
mm-hmm.
I've always struggled with leaning into winners. It's so challenging, especially because if you get like little
I
pops
can hear
along the way, little pops
you.
along the way when you're it just like I have a much easier time leaving leftovers these days, but adding to winners I know is where a lot of the money's made. It's just challenging emotionally because now your average is dog shit essentially. Like you have a great average, and then okay, you get IBRX, and then it pops. You take another short, but now it's right near your average price.
Yeah, I guess I don't pay so much attention to the average when I'm like dialed in like that, and I have a big picture in mind. Like if it's like a scalp, it's one thing, but if you're building a position for big picture on the day, then
Yeah,
yeah, I get it. It's like a psychological thing.
yeah, it is.
It's like you're sacrificing comfort for like more reward, basically.
Hmm. I took all of BRAI. I'm liquid right now. I don't know if I see anything else worth taking. Little red recovered a decent chunk right there.
Yeah. I mean, low 23 touch for BRAI, so it's looking good, but yeah, it's never a bad idea to take some profit.
LRMR. Let's take a look, Charlie. Oh, God, this thing is tuna. Are you green on the day from LRMR though? Because this thing you called at, it's similar to IBRX, which you call it and then you don't really you don't see it through. But hopefully you saw LRMR through because this thing has been straight. It's just a high short interest here, very high, near 20%. That was updated a month ago. It definitely has a lot of shorts. It just accumulated again yesterday after it cracked below that floor.
Mm-hmm.
So Carlos, yeah, best of luck next week in New York. Excited to hear about that. Slow, but good for you. Sounds like good and green. Good work.
Yeah, same. Slow, baby green. Gonna take a break and reset. Come back this afternoon.
Yeah, good work. What were you green on?
The IBRX and then Bray.
Nice.
Yeah, and I had like a couple very small future scalps as well. So just taking the better setups and letting the rest go. I got chopped up a little bit in NTI yesterday with that junky action. So um, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like just when you see these tickers and you see all those crazy wicks, it's like I'm good on that, man. Yeah, it's tempting, right? But it's like, it's just that price action is just disgusting. So you gotta, know where you have better edge. It's like when I see tickers like that or like CDIO, all those wicks and stuff, I'm just like, this is not like a pocket pair. I don't want to force this. Like I don't necessarily have to play this hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I feel too about just the day in general. Probably best to just revisit tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, traders, appreciate you all.
Yeah, guys, stay safe. Keep in touch. And back at it tomorrow.
Back at it tomorrow. Thank you, Fades. Appreciate you guys. Join the Discord for free. Comments below. We'll keep the party going over there. Outside of that, stay safe. You guys know what to look at. We hadn't missed any of this action. Just not a whole lot going on. XWEL with the double top, so we'll see what she does. But good work, traders. We'll see
Mm-hmm.
you guys